you sent me a clip yesterday. I think it was from 2018 about him cheating at golf, and where I think he had won the club championship that he actually didn't play.
Right.
And while that seems like Kim Jong Un level of insanity, why does Trump cheating at golf bother you? Why is that a big deal?
Well, it's a very interesting window onto him as a person, and people who don't follow golf have no feel for this, right? So, I mean, golf is, as far as I know, a total outlier with respect to the norms of the sport. I mean, so you take like one extreme is you've got soccer where people pretend to have been fouled, and they fall down. The soccer players fall down on the ground and flop around in agony, and then the moment the foul isn't called, in their favor, they just jump back up and they're fine, right? And it's just this bizarre, really shameful performance, but the norms of soccer have just, just relaxed and relaxed and relaxed to the point where everyone accepts it's just part of the game. Or, in hockey, you can just begin, punching somebody in the face, seemingly violating the rules of the sport, but everyone accepts it as like, this is sort of the sport now. Somebody gets to punch somebody in the face. Um, Golf is in a different universe, right? When Tiger Woods won the Masters, which is the most prestigious event in the U.S. at least, uh, if he had misreported his score or if he had failed to even sign his scorecard, he would have been immediately disqualified. He would have lost the Masters, right? The second place finisher would have won the Masters. It's impossible to even understand that in relation to other sports. I mean, it's like Tom Brady, forgetting to sign a piece of paper after winning the Super Bowl, and they lose the Super Bowl, right? It's just how would anyone even think that should be, within the realm of possibility? That is golf. Golf is just a religion of personal integrity, really. I mean, it is a so the idea that you would cheat at it. So two things. One is that it it is central to Trump's life. He spends 30% of his time on the golf course, right? As president, he has done that. And he spends more time just hanging out at his own golf courses to at great expense to the US taxpayer. I mean, they charge millions of dollars they go directly into Trump properties for all these trips to his golf courses. But golf is the center of his life, and he cheats at it in ways that should be impossible. I mean, he cheats at it in just over the course of play. I mean, you can see the footage of his caddy just dropping a ball, where he lost the ball in the water, or it was ball went into the sand trap, and the caddy will just drop a ball, to give him a more favorable lie. Um, but then there are all these other stories of him pretending to have won tournaments that didn't even exist. Like he'll buy a golf course and play around by himself, and call that the first, club championship that he's now the winner of, and put a fucking plaque on the wall, right? Or he'll in the story you heard, he there was a tournament he didn't even enter, right, where a guy won it, and then he sees the guy on the golf course, after the tournament, and says, "You didn't really win that tournament, but because I didn't play in it, so let's do a little playoff right now." And the guy's playing with his son, and he doesn't want to, but then Trump says, "No, no, we're doing a playoff right now," and he does a playoff with him where Trump hits a ball into the lake, but pretends it didn't hit it into the lake, pretends the son hit it into the lake, steals the son's ball on the green. I mean, this has all been reported by a guy who wrote a
But it's
book on
worse.
all of this.
It's worse. It's not that he steals it. His handlers do it.
Yeah,
It's the machinery. Like they
right.
already know what to do. That's the
Yeah,
problem.
yeah. But no, but the truly egregious thing is he's the sort of person for whom golf really is at the center of his life. I mean, he cares about it. He loves it. I mean, it's clearly what he wants his life to be, 30% golf at least. And yet he is violating its norms in a way that not one in a million golfers, if given the chance, would ever do. I mean, it's the most shameful desecration of the actual norms of the sport that you can imagine. I mean, pretending to have won, still literally stealing the title of a club championship from its rightful winner, by lying, right? And putting your name on the wall attesting to your victory. I mean, I mean, to call it sociopathic doesn't even quite get at it. I mean, there's really it is the most bizarre. It's so far out on the tail end of aberration of human behavior. Again, given the relevant, cultural norms surrounding the whole project, it's just it's almost uninterpretable. I mean, you have never met anyone who has ever met anyone who would behave this way, and this guy is president of the United States.
Right. Plus, with golf, as anyone who plays, you're playing the course, so it's really about your own personal best. So when you lie, you're not cheating somebody else. You're actually completely missing the entire point of the game.
Oh, yeah. It's like cheating at prayer or something. I mean, it's just it's insane. It's morally, I mean, it's not s insane in the sense of being psychotic, delusional, but it is morally insane. I mean, this is my point about it's always been my point about Trump. There are people you can point to who are much worse people, right? I mean, they've created many more overt harms and intended to create those harms. I mean, just like, prototypically evil people, they are easier to understand in some sense than Trump. I mean, his psychology is just frankly bizarre.